book Elevation to Krishna Consciousness. We started our fifth chapter in our previous class, Knowing Krishna's Energies. So, in our previous class, we discussed that for Krishna, there is no difference between material energy and spiritual energy. Why? Because material energy, it's not like that material energy is inferior. Material energy is just the expansion of the spiritual energy of Lord Krishna. So that doesn't mean that the material energy of Krishna is inferior. So we discussed this with this very amazing. There were a few lines. See, in the Bhagavad Gita as well as in Brahma Samhita, it is said that Durga or Maya is acting under Krishna's direction. So how can she be considered inferior? Criminals may think that the police department is an inferior governmental department, but the law-abiding citizens do not think that this is so. It simply functions in a particular way. Similarly, the material energy has to act to bewilder the living entity who is under the direction of Krishna. So one should understand this thing. We discussed example of police department, that you will see police department is under government instruction only. So the work of police department is to punish those people who who do bad deeds, crimes and all. So police department basically punishes those people, criminals and all. Now for criminals, those police people, policeman, people of police department, they may think that these people are very bad. They always punishes us. They are so cruel. They don't like us. They have envy for us in their hearts. They are very inferior. Although they are like governmental departments, but then also they are so inferior because these people are very cruel. But for the people of society who are very nice people, for them police department, the police people are very nice people because they are protecting them from those criminals. So it is just the difference is of the perception. That's it. But the reality is that the police department is not the inferior governmental department. So same way, the material energy of Sri Krishna basically punishes those people who do not serve Krishna. So it's not like that the policeman, the people of police department who are punishing criminals, so they are enjoying this. That wow, this is really a nice work. This gives us so much peace if we are punishing those people, we are beating them or whatever punishment they are giving to those people. It's not like they are enjoying that. They just want that by this punishment, these people, these rascals, they may become good people. They may understand that these bad deeds will not take them anywhere. That will only take them to this jail, and they will have to suffer punishments, etc. So same way, material energy of Sri Krishna, it basically uh, material energy of Sri Krishna punishes people who are not serving Krishna. Why? So that they may understand that if they will not serve Krishna, then they will end up suffering only. So yes, we are the living entities within the material energy. And we are in this position because we wanted to dominate material nature. We want to become Swamis, Prabhus. You want to become controller. Krishna has given us the facility saying, all right, you may try, but you cannot be successful. As long as we are in ignorance of how the laws of nature are working under the supreme direction of Krishna, we will continue to be defeated in our activities. So one should understand this thing that we are directly or indirectly serving Lord Krishna only. Even any people, any person, if he is not directly serving Krishna, then also he is indirectly serving Krishna. If suppose he is so much into sense gratification, but then also nothing in this universe is like, means Krishna is the reason of everything. So even though if anyone he's not directly serving Krishna, but then also indirectly he's serving Krishna. But intelligence is that we serve Krishna directly, because that will give us satisfaction, that will give us some bliss. Not some bliss, actually, our lives will become blissful if we will directly serve Krishna. But because people are not understanding that everything, this whole nature, this whole universe is working under the supreme direction of Krishna, they are not understanding this thing, and that's why they are doing all the rubbish things. They are trying to become controllers, but actually, they are continuing to be defeated in their all the activities they are trying to do. They are being defeated only. When we understand Krishna in perfection, we will automatically know the laws of nature and how they are acting. Vaishnavas are concerned with the background of the laws of material nature. Why? Because they hear about Krishna, that how great Krishna is. Krishna is the ultimate controller of everything. And anyone who is accepting all these things, he will start serving Krishna. In today's class only, Prabhuji was telling this thing that there are some Swamis, they tell that we are God, we are the ultimate controller. So if we tell those ultimate, so-called ultimate controllers, okay, show your Virat Roop, we are discussing this only, Prabhuji is discussing this only in Gita class. Krishna, Shri Krishna showed his Virat Roop to Arjuna. So, okay, Swami ji, ultimate controller ji, please show your Virat Roop to us. So, you know what they say? We will show, but I will show, but you just surrender. So that they directly jump onto the 18th chapter, that you take shelter of me, you surrender unto me, unto my lotus feet. So this is all foolishness again. Actually, they are also not aware about all these things. And because things, see, anyone who is cheating you, he is very much aware of this thing that he is cheating you. That person might not know this thing that that person is cheating me, that Swamiji is cheating me, he's saying that I am God or whatever, but he is very much aware of this thing that he is cheating you. He is exploiting you. So because things are not in their control, they just end up making such excuses that you surrender unto me, then I'll show you my Virat Roop. But when we understand Krishna in perfection, we will automatically know the laws of nature and how they are acting. When we understand Krishna in perfection, we can understand that there is in actuality no inferior or material energy, but that everything is spiritual. We can understand that on the higher platform, whatever we are experiencing are the actions and reactions of the different energies of the Supreme Lord. So it's just Lord Krishna is Supreme Personality. So he's spiritual, he's transcendental. So his energies are also spiritual, but it's just those energies, they are working in different dimensions. So material energy of Lord Krishna is the expansion of the spiritual energy of Lord Krishna. Just like you will see, Krishna incarnates. Uh, you will see there are many expansions of Krishna. Krishna, many incarnations. So same way, spiritual energy, the material energy is the expansion of the spiritual energy of Lord Krishna. Yes, and it's just those energies are working in different dimensions. When we understand Krishna perfectly, then these distinctions of superior and inferior energies will disappear. Whatever is engaged in the service of Krishna is superior energy. In the higher sense, everything is serving Krishna, and those who are highly elevated understand this. So, one should understand from this that whatever is engaged in the service of Krishna is superior energy. So, even if you are offering any flower to Krishna, even if you haven't offered it yet, but you have just thought in your mind that, oh, this is really a beautiful rose, I will offer it to Lord Krishna. Then immediately it becomes spiritual. Even though you haven't offered it yet, but even if you have thought this thing in your mind that I will offer this flower to Krishna or I will offer that mango to Krishna, immediately it becomes spiritual. But it's not like that. If you have thought that, yes, this mango is for Krishna, I will offer it to Krishna, and you're not offering it to Krishna and you just thought it in your mind and you're just consuming it. No, this is not good thing. But yeah, this one should understand that whatever we are doing, even any material, ordinary thing we are doing, but if we are engaging it in the service of Krishna, then it immediately becomes spiritual. So this is very interesting thing. One more point I want to put here in today's Hindi class, the shloka which we were discussing in Bhagavad Gita, it is told that means it is mentioned that even though we are not this body, we are soul, but then that doesn't mean that people will commit violence. That yeah, that God or whatever, what do we call that, hen, it is just costume, it is not, means that hen is actually not, means we can't cut, we can't harm soul, is it not? But that doesn't mean that we will commit violence towards other beings. It is really not pleasing to Krishna. Even if you are cooking in your kitchen, you are chopping tomatoes, you are chopping potatoes, whatever vegetables you are chopping, then that is also violence. But when you offer it to Krishna, then it immediately becomes spiritual. So this is really very amazing that whatever we put in Lord's service, immediately becomes spiritual. But one more interesting thing now, one question might come in mind. Um, this question may come in any, like, okay, whatever. One question may come that, okay, if we are chopping tomatoes, if we are chopping potatoes, then if that is also violence, then okay, we will also chop hens, we will also chop goats, we will also chop fish. But no, it is not pleasing to Krishna. Lord Krishna in Bhagavad Gita has told that you offer me water, you offer me leaf, patram pushpam phalam toyam, you offer me fruits, and all the like sattvic food. Krishna will tell in Bhagavad Gita only that human beings are meant to consume sattvic food. All the sattvic food, grains, vegetables, milk, whatever we consume. So yet, yes, human beings are meant to consume sattvic food. And that's why Krishna has not said that you offer me chickenum, muttonum, or whatever. Krishna has not told these things. Krishna is very specific about everything. So, yes, one should understand this thing that if we are not this body, if we are soul, then that doesn't mean that we will commit violence. That is not pleasing to Krishna. So yes, are you understanding this thing that whatever things we are doing, if we engage that in the service of Krishna, then it immediately becomes spiritual. In the higher sense, everything is serving Krishna. And those who are highly elevated understand this. So see, indirectly, everyone is serving Krishna only, but intelligence is we serve Krishna directly. And that's why we are getting this training of perceiving things in relation to Krishna. Whatever we are doing, that's why we are kind of getting this training that whatever we are doing, we are putting Krishna into center so that we may get that ability to see Krishna's hand in everything, whatever we are doing. And you can observe this thing. We are already like progressing in this process of seeing Krishna's hand in almost like most of the things, if not all the things, but most of the things, we are getting trained that we see Krishna's hand in everything. So those who are highly elevated understand this. Okay. That the Lord has various energies is confirmed in Vedic literatures. Yet the Supreme Lord personally has nothing to do. How is this? He has not to strive for wealth, for all wealth is his, for nor for knowledge, for all knowledge is his, nor for power, for all power is his, nor for beauty, fame, or renunciation, for they are all his in full. Nor does he directly manage universal affairs, for he has where it has gone. Yes, for he has many assistants that who can conduct affairs while he remains in his abode. This is confirmed in Sri Isho Upanishad. So see, one should understand this thing that Krishna is the reason of everything, and Krishna have these opulences. So Krishna is absolute truth. Krishna is already complete. Complete means who is complete. There is no scarcity, any kind of scarcity. And you will see we often get attracted towards these opulences only in this material world. People, they are striving for wealth, for beautiful people, or for power, for fame, for renunciation, for knowledge. That I want to be most intelligent person. I wanted to be most confident person of this world. So you will see, and Krishna is the most confident. See how Krishna bravely handles everything. Yesterday, this thought came in my mind again when I was chanting. Actually, I'm trying to cultivate this thing in my uh, life. We discussed one chanting prompt in which it was mentioned that when you are chanting, so even so many thoughts are coming in your mind, better you turn those thoughts towards Krishna. You talk with Krishna, or you feel grateful. You feel grateful about something in which you are able to see Krishna's hand. So you just turn those thoughts towards Krishna. So when I was chanting, so on my display there was a photo of Krishna Balramji. So I was looking at the photo, the DT photos of Lord Krishna and Lord Balram. So I was just this thought was coming in my mind that Krishna is so amazing. He just always smiles, and just by smiling, he is managing everything. Like it is really not a big deal for him. He's managing and he has no problem. He's just always smiling. He has nothing to worry about. He's always smiling and he's managing everything. You will see, I was really reflecting on this, that Krishna is just smiling and gradually he is arranging for everything. Sometimes you will, like when you will think about this, then sometimes you will find that Krishna has put you at the exact stage, at the exact place where you should be. We might get, we might get stressed, stressed out at some point, but actually, if we will think about this thing, then we will find that Krishna has put us on the exact place, on the exact position where we should be, what we really deserve. Krishna has already put us on our deserving position. And gradually, Krishna will take you to those stages, those positions also, which we really deserve. So, yesterday only, I was like talking with Revti Mataji. So one devotee asked me that why Mataji is not like why she is not taking initiation, why she dealing so much. So I asked this question with her that Mataji, yeah, I was also thinking this. That why are you not taking initiation? So Mataji told that I'm not aspiring, I'm not thinking about initiation much because Krishna is very much aware of everything, that what should be done at what time. So when my initiation will like take place, when it have to done it, when it have to be done, it will happen on time by Krishna's arrangement. So with this, I was just thinking on this thing that whatever we are planning, whatever things we are planning in our minds, okay, keep planning. But the reality is that everything will happen according to Krishna's plan. Krishna is very like he's always smiling and he will not let us know that what are his plans. It is really a mystery. We can't understand that what Krishna is planning for us. But Krishna, when he arranges things for us, then we understand. Oh, it's Krishna's plan. Okay. Is it not? So Krishna is very sweet. Krishna is just smiling, and for him, like, there is no anxiety. He is handling things very, very nicely because he is God. So, yes, Supreme Lord Krishna, he has nothing to do. And he don't have to directly manage any universal affairs. He has many assistants who can conduct affairs while he remains in his abode. You see now, just by glancing, Krishna, uh, creates this whole universe just by glancing. And for us, even understanding this creation of this whole universe, just understanding these things in theory also, it is really difficult for us. Is it not? We are facing so much difficulty in understanding that how this creation happened, how Krishna did everything. But Krishna, and that Krishna, he just by glancing, he created this whole universe. He creates actually every time. So we are not serving any ordinary man, any ordinary person. We should think about these things every single day. This will boost us to do our devotional services more nicely every single day. Now here is this shloka from 𝗃𝗵𝗵𝗧𝗶𝗹𝗵𝗵, which we will continue in our next class if Krishna's willing. We will stop here now. श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे, हरि बोल, हरे कृष्णा, जय श्रीला प्रभुपाद.